Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. Look, Kent, I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
I'm part of Mockingbird too.
Move, please. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first.
Take this. Understood. Quickly.
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
You're not taking anything from here!
Please. You go. Get the guards first. Say no more. Clear out.
Idiot.
You just stepped into your own grave!
Lord, fools.
This is power.
How irksome.
In position.
All evil!
Move it.
Prepare to kneel before me.
Out of my way.
Repent! More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and
Very well. Let's go with... According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with Let's part ways here for now.
Sure. I've been feeling way better these past few days, so just leave it to me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are.
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Wise and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility.
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
It's not about compensation. It's just... I'm still not used to us being out, but I have no...
future I saw. Lord Phaethon. I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for. Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon. You better not get my trust dirty. Help me. Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises. You better not get my trust dirty. There are containers by the fissure.
It must have been tough for Vivian. If you had stayed out of it,
Those people have been taken.
they're just mere test subjects. There will always, in any case. What are a few
Dina, you deceived those people.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those. Vivian, you before Father it was Father who gave you. Do you remember the first? That was the first time you. Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, and you basked in Father's attention. And do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollow. Do you really think in the end, you're just an ungrateful brat?
Not everyone wants to live in false. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people. But that greed, what you and Landon have done, stop lying to yourself.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim.
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong.
Tina, it's not too late to stop. You know what would. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's death, but the hope you keep talking.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice.
No one deserves to be a
You're hypocritical. I can always go and get more. With you gone, I'll be able to. Camille!
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before?
Lady Dina. The Hollows took my I understand that there's no way to get back what. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. I look forward to the day when this. I watched you grow up. And I know that you've always looked up to your. And I destroyed that hope. I know the pain of loss. I want to atone. But Dina, Vivian is right. Not everyone wants.
Camille.
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point.
The point of no return.
No, Dina. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family. Everything Dina did was since I've kept her captive for so long.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse!
Dina, I'm going to dispose.
I won't allow it! You'll die! You've always followed my orders!
It wasn't your orders that my younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing. I was certain then and start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the...
Let's take out these ethereals first. Don't touch it. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste. Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon. Don't touch it. They must be on the other side of the fissure.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, there are so many but when Father brought you, I was also so because it meant you were different from all those others. But soon, I grew jealous.
It's only because of my ability.
I know, but of course, the same goes for fear. I was terrified. I knew if that day ever came, and when that day did come...
Tina, you knew everything and why didn't you tell me back then?
Because it's the only thing. It proves I had Father's trust. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home. Ever since you were happy to gain recognition from but in the end, you just then... What about all I ever had? I've never known a life outside. The only purpose I had. I've never been taught anything. It is what little value I have. And in the end, you took even that. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. But have you ever wanted?
I never wanted to. You are also my first friend.
Save me. Why don't you understand? To me,
Tina, you can start over. Let's leave the Hollow together, okay, Dina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I have nothing left. I won't apologize. I don't want to hate. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will also hate Vivian. If I had never...
Lord Phaethon, please do not... She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her... More ZZZ.
Vivian! Behind you!
What happened? What the...
Vivian!
Lies. Don't come near me. This is my own choice. I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No! It can't end like this!
Wise, you're fine.
I'm at the store? I remember.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to death. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me. Do you remember what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystal as... I can't describe exactly what happened. I saw something blurry, but I just wanted to stop Vivian's... I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost...
When I let Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. We couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort?
I'm a bit dizzy.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Sorry for work.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? I was just so worried. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you...
Things were dire, and you did what you had to. Plus, if it weren't for you, we...
So what happened? Wise said he saw the crystallization, but I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo? Lycon? Did either?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption, but if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment.
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's...
Master Proxy, you are... This is a gift your
A gift from our teacher. How come...
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please... She has...
Can I file a complaint about her with you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person.
The way you said that?
In any case, the mayor... Unfortunately, the mayor could not... There is no time limit on this.
Unconditional,
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and... As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them. But should you assume office, I hope you take... By sheer happenstance, the...
Old fox.
Well, can I request...
The mayor imagined, you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of...
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. He hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing.